Morning all, I'm cooking a Kheema Pav this morning with some ground minced beef that I've got left over. Here's the ingredients. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of ginger and garlic paste in it. I've got a large chopped tomato, which I've taken the core out. I've left the seeds and the skin. Got about 300 grams of beef mince there. Got some frozen peas. I've got a spice mix which comprises 1 teaspoon each of garam masala, chili powder, cumin, turmeric. Obviously I'm going to put some salt in there as well. I've got a chopped red onion. I've got some coriander and mint leaves. I've got some cumin seeds, and I've got a couple of bay leaves. And I'll be using a decent oil. This one's pure rapeseed oil. So let's see if we can get cracking. Can we see the pan? Can we see what's going on? Let's tilt it a bit. It's looking all right, that. Yeah, not bad lad. So yeah, let's get some oil in there. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Brand new, unopened. Bloody hell, I should have done this before. Don't skimp on the oil. I know, you know, some people go, ooh, that's a lot of oil. Come on, let's be realistic. So you can see what's going on. I've got my chopsticks to cook with. Here's my chopsticks. Lovely them, aren't they? Hey, hey! Come on, lad! Bit of tunes in the background, bit of dancing going on. Life's not bad indeed. See if you can get me. Oh, don't put your head in pan, lad. Come on, come on. Is there enough oil in there? I like plenty of oil, me. Don't like to mess about. If there's not enough oil, I'm not doing it. Right, come on, come on, come on, get warm. Right, couple of bay leaves straight in there. Come on, chuck them in. Start to crackle a little bit. Come on, yes. Fish them around. Hang on. Let's get a burnt utensil. Yes, I am frying my bay leaves. That's how I do it. As soon as those get up to heat, come on. Shouldn't really put your hands in the pan, should you? But you know, can't help myself. There we go. Come on, come on. Let's get that going. It looks like it's getting up to temperature, so we'll sprinkle a few of the cumin seeds in. That's a teaspoon of cumin seeds. You can hear them start to crackle already. Whoa! Here we go, here we go. Whoa, turn it down a bit. That's what we want. You can see how much oil I've got in there. I keep saying do not scrimp on the oil. Let's get those cumin seeds cracking, the spitting. There's going to be loads of cleaning up to do afterwards. Get them toasted, and let's get the onion in. Get the onion in. This is where I add the salt because it helps to cook the onions and brown them a little bit. So I'll get a couple. It's about a teaspoon of salt, maybe a little bit less. Maybe I'll just put a bit in to start with. Another little bit. Get that in, and that's plenty. That'll help get those onions cooking. I've got things on a medium heat now. Medium heat. Don't want to burn anything. Get that in. And let's get that cooking a bit, you know. Jubbly lovely. Yes, indeedy. Okay. I'll probably pause this on this camera, but I'm really not sure how to pause it, so maybe I need to learn. What a useless pillock. So yeah, we'll do these onions. We're going to do this lifetime. I don't care if it goes on for 15 or 20 minutes. I don't bloody care. I haven't done one in ages. And okay, let's get the tomatoes in. Now we're going to cook these down. No tin tomatoes. That's one large fresh tomato. It's on a medium heat. And let's get that going. Got a lot of dishes to wash, but I'm cooking this. I'm actually having a roast beef dinner today, but I'm cooking this and I'm going to put it in the... it's because I had the minced beef left over. So I'm going to... I'm going to cook it and then I'm going to put it in the freezer. You can see the tomatoes are starting to break down already. There's a bit of colour there which I don't like, but well, we'll leave that in. Let's get it in. Come on. See, this is how we're doing the base. Get the base going. We've got the salt in. I'm not putting any pepper in it. I'm just cooking that down now. Can we see? Can we get a bit closer? Yeah, we've got a bit closer. Oh, how do you pause this, Simon? I might have to search it. Simon, how long's it been going? 5 minutes? Oh, it's no time at all. I reckon I can warble on for 15 minutes. I know I can I know I can warble on for 15 minutes. I could do it all day, mate. Love the sound of my own voice. See those bay leaves? That's what you want. You know, I've said with these spices, it's garam masala, chili, cumin, and some turmeric. Put whatever you want in there. If you know, if you want to put a bit of curry powder in there, a bit of, I don't know, you know, a bit of coriander powder. You know, it's up to you really. A bit of methi near the end. That's all good. So we're cooking it down. Can you see? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my minced beef in. This is beef. I would normally cook it with lamb mince, but I haven't got any. And you can cook this with potato, you know, it's absolutely delicious if you get the peas and the potatoes in with the beef. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Come on, there's going to be more tidying up than, you know, I'm going to put this on a high heat now to try and get this beef mince. You can see it's probably going to go into a bit of a, how would I describe it? Bit of a mush. It's a bit of a mush, that's what it is. Get it on a high heat and let's get this beef cooked down. As I say, I normally do it with, well, I said that I do it with lamb mince, and I don't like lamb mince. If I do it with mutton mince. It doesn't work well with lamb mince, it's too fine, there's not enough fat content in it. And whereas I said at the start of this, you know, I don't want too much fat, I put plenty of oil in. Try and keep my meat fairly lean, but you get a decent fat content with this, and certainly with mutton mince you do. So you can see that's starting to come down a bit, and we're liking that. We're liking that very much. Okay, and now I'm going to put a bit of garlic and ginger paste in there. You can fry that off if you want with your tomatoes and onions. I like to do it this way, but I'm not saying, you know, you do it how you want. I don't like to cook it raw, I like to cook it in with the ingredients, and I've got a couple of teaspoons in there, and we've soon got it in. It's just adding, you can see the mince is starting to break down now, but put the garlic and ginger in whenever you want really. I mean, as I say, cook it with the onions and tomatoes. Wait and cook it with the spices, entirely up to you. Notice I haven't put the spices in yet, so what's that? It's a bit, look, it's a bit of the old ginger going on in there. You want to get that out. Don't look grand, does it? So we're on a high heat. You can see how it's all coming down now. The mince is looking pretty cooked. And at this stage, what I'm actually going to do is get a teaspoon. And I'm going to sprinkle this in. Don't just chuck it in a pile in the middle of the dish. Get it sprinkled round. Cover everything. Let's get rid of that for a minute. Let's get everything covered. Nice dark. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. If you want, you know, you can put some fresh chilies in this. I have fresh chilies. I've just chosen not to put them in, but I'd probably fry those with the onions if you're going to put them, slice them and put them in. Or you can put them in. I might chuck some in a little bit later when the dish is more or less done. So you can see it's all coming down. Now let's get those spices all cooked in. Smells divine. No pepper in this, but don't forget, don't add any extra salt. We've already put the salt in when we were frying the onions. And beef's breaking down. Lovely, look at that. I'll just bob the kettle on. A bit of tunes going in the background, a bit of tunes in the background. My favourites at the moment, thrill seekers. I love them. A bit of trance. Oh, look at that, babies. Okay. Now, I've got some water in these peas, so I'll put the water in as well. Plenty of frozen peas. I've just stood them in a bit of hot water. I haven't cooked them. And I've got a bit of water in that. And to be honest with you, I'm boiling the kettle now, but I probably won't be putting a lot more in. You can put a beef stock cube in this if you so wish. I tend not to. I think it's good as it is. There you are. I don't think I'm going to put much more water in that. Maybe a little bit. We'll cook it through. I'm going to knock it back to a medium heat. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to just chop my mint. I've normally put more mint in than this, but this is all I have. You know, you can put loads of mint in this if you want. And I've got a bit of frozen coriander. I don't like to use it, but I always keep a bit just in case. So the frozen coriander's gone in. It doesn't have a great look, but it does the job. And once it's cooked, you won't really see it. And that, look, that is more or less it. It probably needs a little bit more water. That's it. Don't put too much. Do not cover it. You want to cook it for about 10 or 15 minutes. But that, my friends, is beef